turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Sharpe, that's good.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Here's Edey. Bane trying to free himself up. Edey can't hit. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Here's Sharpe. Sinks the three-pointer. Sharpe's got 9.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Takes a 3. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick out to Bane. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight.
Great at creating shots. Sharpe did it there with that catch and shoot.
Memphis moving it around. Morant against Simon. Morant passes to Wells. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Sharpe's got 15.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharpe has in this one.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 8. And it's Sharpe missing. 1:19 left to play in the first. Pass to Kennard. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Portland grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. Grant for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Kennard with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Lets it go with the three. That one's not going to go. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Grant kicks to Williams. Back to Grant. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Drills it from outside.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Kennard. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Scoot Henderson. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Kamare in at the small forward.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Floats it up for Henderson. Close the alley-oop. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And stolen by Williams. To the paint.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh, and the on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a leg, using that speed to his advantage.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Morant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. With the drive, the rebound by Sharp.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant with it, now defended by Grant, and Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 46.
58 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Sharp driving to the basket. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Here's Konchar. And Klingon pulls it down.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Out to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Going inside. Back to Henderson. Goes up again. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 4.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp, and there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now, here's Kennard. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers lead by 16. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, It's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Knocked away. Jackson passes to Morant. Into the lane. And finished up by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? And the way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Edey, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Simon. And the rejection by Jackson. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. G.G. Jackson comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Ja Morant. And Portland with a change here, too. Henderson's checked in. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Bane with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bane.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Henderson. 8 points for him. To stop the drought, and then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Outside for Pippen. Clark, the pass to Aldama. Back to Clark. Pass to Aldama. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Here's Henderson. Avdia kicks to Thibault. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Clark, the pass to Aldama. That one goes in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Henderson right side. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And what a setup for Klingon, who just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Memphis turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Vince.
15 seconds left in the third. Here's Henderson driving the lane. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conjar finds Kennard. Shoots over Grant, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. On the court right now for the Trail Blazers, you've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Sharp. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. Here's Heaney, outside Pippen. And the call will be against Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Sharp.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Pippen kicks to Wells. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's John Morant in for Pippen.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Bain. Now Aldama. And that one good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Aldama, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Bain against Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Obvious checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Number 8, Benny Avdia.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Aldama. Takes it inside. They grab their own miss. Clock at 6. The rebound by Sharp. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Portland leading by 11. And Simons, here we go.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Sharp driving inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Wells is subbed in for Santi Aldama.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory.
In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
And it's Morant missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Sharp. There's the drive. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Payne for three. Portland grabs the miss. It's tipped. Dives for it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Some changes for Memphis. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Payne. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Boom! Woo! Wow!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Pippen with it. Wells in the corner. Clark dishes to Pippen. There's the lob to Jackson. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, down low.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. And here's Bain, defended by Pajemski. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, Green with a block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Curry. The open J off the mark.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Fires from the corner. Wells misses. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. That won't go either for Curry. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed. Is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Bain. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Edie, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
The Warriors lead by 6. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Morant, the pass to Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 5 points.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Curry. From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's stolen. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. The lob. Very well done.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Green for 3. Aldama grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Jackson. No made baskets yet. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. On the wing, Curry. There's the three. Oh, it's good!
At the buzzer, that is how you finish it.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the center position. Kennard for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Curry looking it over. Hield from outside. Drills it from deep. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
The three. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 5. The deep three from Kennard. From beyond the arc and then some. Kennard's got 6 points. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Hield missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The deep three from Kennard. And that misses. That would have put him up. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. From the arc. And there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga. He's got 11.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
Pippen, no good. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Payton. Outside Curry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Kennard. The Warriors also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in. Outside Curry. Outside Hield. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
A lead from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Williams on the wing. Hey, expanding his range. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Hield for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Jackson Davis misses.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
It's stolen by Kuminga. And stolen by Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Excellent D there from Kuminga. The Warriors lead by 8. The kick out, Curry. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Pass to Jackson Davis. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Curry for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
Yeah, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
And the basket by Pippen.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Peyton from behind the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The Warriors leading. And here's Kuminga for 3. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies shooting around 35% from the field so far. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clark. Deflected.
Love the effort on defense from Hill. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
The 3 from Curry. And Clark with a block. Tries to save it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Now here's Morant. With 1 on the clock.
That is powerful.
Yes! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edie out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Outside, Green. Off the left rim and out.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
From deep, Bain. The rebound by Moody.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Curry passes to Butler. Launches it. Ooh, Butler in the deep waters.
From another zip code, Jimmy Buckets.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Golden State with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Outside Moody. Six to shoot. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 14. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Golden State with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Outside Podziemski. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Oh, stolen by Morant. From deep, Bain. It's rebounded by Golden State. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
From Curry, that's good. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And stolen by Jackson. Takes a three. Morant missing again. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Moody. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fires from way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Golden State ball.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Kennard passes to Aldama. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Warrior substitution, number 20.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Payton. 35 seconds left in the third. Pass to Looney. From deep. Clark grabs the board.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Now here's Kennard, defended by Pajemski. Kennard outside. Nails it from three. Kennard's got 9. Outside Pajemski. Pass to post. The 3-ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Brandon Pajemski. Kevon Looney is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Post in at the center, locking down the middle. Jackson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Looney. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Got a piece of it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Throws it up high. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
What is going on right now?
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Desmond Bane comes in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Edie's checked in for Jackson. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 9. The 3 from Curry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just another way for Hield to generate offense, making good on that second chance opportunity.
The 3-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
What are you doing? player like him that much space? Come on now.
Butler, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And he's going for the oop here. Butler with a steal. Here we go. Here's Curry. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Here's Aldama. Nails the wide-open jumper.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Butler. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They're leading by 8. Hield finds Green.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Hield with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Green, the pass to Moody. On the wing, Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And he's good on the second. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
He fires from way outside. And again, it's Memphis missing. The 3 sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win. From long range!
Did you see where he shot that from?
How about that?
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Here's Hield. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bain.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
That one's no good. Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant with it. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson outside. No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Butler on the wing. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Bain. And here's Morant. Hauled in by Curry. 24 seconds left in the fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. Got a hand on it. Now Jackson. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center position. Now Ayton. Pass to Simons. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Butler. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Moody. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. He takes it in. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Sharp.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Here's Butler, and there's the drive.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
And Simons here. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Right wing. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. It's Butler. Rebounded by Kamare. And Simons, here we go. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Pushing it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Green. Shot from the top of the key, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's the break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of the hips. They were messed up, which is getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Hey, Brad, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And here's Avdia after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Simons on the wing. Here he goes. Warriors with the rebound.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Now, here's Butler. He has 6.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Up top, Sharp. He's the...
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
Now here's Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Right side, Green. Back to Curry. Shoots over Simon. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Grant. Then it's Williams. And it's Clingan into the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Warriors leading by 8. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. The 3. Portland again missing. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Warriors miss again. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Williams. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Kuminga with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Grant, that's good.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Pass to Post. Another 3 for Golden State.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Thibault kicks to Williams. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Curry passes to Payton. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 3. Williams with a clean look. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Payton kicks to Kuminga. And stolen by Thibault. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Again, Williams missing. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Post. They kick out to Hield. It's tipped. Floats it up for Williams. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Henderson passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Post. And it falls over the rim and in. Post has got 7 points for the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Pass to Jackson Davis. Going inside, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Warriors lead by 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
To the middle. Stolen. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Bajemski out there with Moody. And it's Knox in at the 5 down low. Kept alive. Pass to Sharp. For the tie. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Knox. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Moody the pass to Knox. A 3 ball. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the 2nd first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Ayton inside. Here's Sharp. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Knox the pass to Key. Fires the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. Ayton attacking. Rebounded by Key.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
There's Looney. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Simons surveying the D. The Warriors pull it in. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Grant, right side. Looney with it. Now defended by Grant. Into the lane. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first 2 points.
Looney not afraid to get in there and knew that opportunity was going to open up.
And Ayton throws it down.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Key. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Klingon comes in for Ayton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Anfernee Simons. The Warriors also with a sub. Butler's checked in.
And what a setup for Klingon. He just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
Over in the corner, Looney. Avdia with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Warriors trail by 3. Butler kicks to Curry. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A steal. Now, here's Looney. Henderson defending. On the wing, Heel. Curry deciding where to go.
NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Grant is out there with Avdia. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Clock at 4. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Looney with it. Now Avdia defending. Sharp against Teal. Here's the 3. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. A 2-point game. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
Warriors ball.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers leading by 4. Butler with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And Santos gets it to go.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Sharp, he takes it in. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And Sharp drops them both.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Can't lay it in off the alley-oop.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Payton attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Payton's got his first points of the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Takes it inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers leading by 4. It's stolen by Green. And here's the break. Throws it up high. And Payton throws it down hard.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied. How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Rajemski with it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kamari's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Up top, Hield. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession, ready to rip it.
It's taken away by Payton. There's the lob to the hoop.
And you talk about clutch plays. I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Now, here's Simon. Just 5 to shoot. Snatched away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And stolen by Sharp. Yes!
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Hield outside. Lobbed up there for Green. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Back to Simons. He lobs it up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,
yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward. Pass to Bane. Here's Wells to the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. Avdia with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Here's Edey. Shoots over Ayton. And it's Edey missing. Now Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Sharpe. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Pass to Ayton. Over Edey. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
He takes it in. Here's Edey. And the shot goes. Edey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To the wing, right side. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Ayton. It's good. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. DA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Edey. Got a piece of it. Bane against Ayton. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 3. With the drive, Edey misses in close. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Ayton. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Clingan, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Here's Clingan, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And at his size, Clingan is always an above-the-rim threat. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Edey, guarded by Sharpe. Edey, that's good. He's got 6.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Clingan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal.
You watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. Here's Kennard from deep three-point land. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Kennard's got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, a statement play by the rookie Clingan, using his size to rattle the rim.
Here's Aldama to the left side wing. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Portland leading. Oh, it's stolen away. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
First personal foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. He does not get the second one.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's Clingan. Give him 8. Gets it off.
And it will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off. It's all tied up in Portland. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. Jeremy Grant out there with Obvious. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Sharp passes to Williams. And stolen by Jackson. Clark finds Jackson. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, but it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Timeout call, Memphis.
Number 33.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And here's Clark for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. Three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies lead by 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And here's Clark for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Simons outside. To the inside. Tipped. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 8.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Morant looking for an opening. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Clark, no good. Blazers trail by 3. Inside, Avdia passes to Ayton. And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams comes in for Jackson, and it's Conchar in for Desmond Bane. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams. Stripped it away. And they're on the break. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton. For Portland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Clingan, he's checked in for Ayton. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, Simons.
2 minutes.
Still no points.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Simons. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Portland trailing here. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Here's Clingan. From 9 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
You can see that this is how dominant Clingan can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Clingan. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. John Conchar picks one up. So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Avdia, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Kamara. There's 53 seconds left in the second. Kennard way outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Henderson, right side. Stolen by Kennard. And here they come. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Clingan. Controls the rebound and the putback. Klingan's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Now here's Kennard. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
3.
Kennard's got 9 points. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Portland ahead, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three, the small forward. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Knocked loose. Simons against Moran. Here's Edey. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Unforced turnovers. He'll drive your coach insane.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. 7-point differential. And it's Ayton off the drive. And Ayton with the stuff.
Watch out. DeAndre Ayton coming through.
The Grizzlies shooting 41% in this game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Moran. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Sharp against Bain. Now here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Trailblazers lead by 7. And here's Ayton. 12 points for him. Out left to the wing. Here's Kamari. Again, the miss by Portland. Grizzlies trail by 7. Bain from deep three-point land. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bain.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Abdia. Grant comes in for Kamara. Thibault, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Portland leading by 8. Here's Clingan. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And Clingan just owns the middle.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's stolen by Henderson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Can he keep it going? And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Grizzlies trail by 10. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Clingan. Clark covers. Just 5 on the clock. for three, Klingon. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Dybel against Kennard. Fires for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the 3. Offensive board. Grant outside. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 10. Jackson for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Portland ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. Passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Denny Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Shaden Sharp. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And the Blazers making a change here. Kamara's checked in.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, number 33, Toumani Camara.
It's Avdia on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Here's Williams. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Jackson. There's the triple. That shot off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Simons. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game. Over to the wing. Outside Bain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Morant outside. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Sharp with it. Jackson in his pocket. Sharp, no good. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. Here's Kamari. And there's the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Morant. Oh, misses the dunk. Trailblazers lead by 9. And stolen by Bain. Edey for 3. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now from deep. Morant. Here's Edey. Pass to Bain to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
2 minutes.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Blazers making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Here's Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And here's Morant outside. He drops it from range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the line.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Fourth quarter of play. And Morant! Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to Edie. Jackson for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Well, Memphis shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Oh, John Morant from deep.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
He goes up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Corner shot. Bain, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson outside. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Ayton going inside. And Ayton with the stuff. So it's Portland picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you
there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And Memphis starts out with the ball. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Bane kicks to Wells. Morant against Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in, and so it's Memphis with it. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, I don't think it's going in.
Morant passes to Bane. Jackson from long range. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Podziemski with it. Guarded by Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. A nice triple.
Outside Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Green finds Butler. Morant against Green. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. Butler, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Back to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Bane inside the three-point line. Cans the shot from the wing.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Here's Morant following the basket by Buddy Hield. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chalk up 2 there.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Podziemski with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippin's checked in. Payne for 3. It's stolen by Green. Hield outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Payne for 3. And that one is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Pippen finds Bane. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Butler's got 6.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Here's Hield after Memphis gets the three. And another three for Golden State.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Pippen dishes to Wells. Pass to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Launches a three. Traps in the tray. He has 6.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's Moody. Scoreless thus far. And here is Butler from downtown. Another three for Golden State.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Outside, Payne. Good if it goes. Oh, he got it to go.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Woo.
Ringing the...
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And a deep three from Kennard. Kennard on the wing. Launches it. That one doesn't drop.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Outside, Kuminga tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Kennard. And again, no good by Golden State. Memphis leading. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Post. Hit by Kuminga. Five to shoot. Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. And the Warriors miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. That's the 3 fly. And it's Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Can they get it? Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 9 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now, here's Kennard. He's defended by Podziemski. It's up a 3, and that's good. Luke Kennard for 3.
Three-pointer.
Kennard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Podziemski, and the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Post. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Payton's got himself going there. His first points in the game on the deep ball. Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Podziemski. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And here's Kennard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bane's got 11 points.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Morant. They get it again. Memphis trailing here. A kick out to Bane. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pippin's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Butler. Warriors leading by 4. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Takes the 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne for 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now So here's Moody. He's tightly guarded, and that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. The Warriors retain possession. Vince Williams is checked in for Wells. And the Warriors with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Tries a 3. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry against Pippen. Curry with the bounce pass. Green kicks to Butler for 3. And Pippen pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
There's Green with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Green missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williams with a clean look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
It's Curry outside. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Here's Moody. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Edey. Williams kicks to Bane. For the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pippen finds Bane. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Bane's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Edey, guarded by Curry. Jackson against Butler. In the corner, it's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edey. Outside for Pippen. Bane for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Jimmy Butler is out there with Knox. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. The shot by Wells, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Curry passes to Knox. Sinks the triple. Knox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Memphis moving it around. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Knox. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Heel dishes to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen.
The 3 from Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Clark. Knox the pass to Curry. That's a 2 from Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for Knox. Kevon Looney comes in for Butler. Gary Payton is checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Conchar, good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Nice take from Curry. Out to Payton. They set the pick. Pass to Looney. From past the arc. Cranes the three-pointer.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He'll make you pay.
Now here's Morant for 3. Jackson finds Clark. The tray. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, it's outstanding.
Pajemski, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Wells with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fires from deep. Conchar can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for John Conchar. Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Payton. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson from long range. To Morant, picked off in midair. Outside, Green. Pajemski on the wing. Back to Green. Down low. Outside for Curry. They set the pick for the 3. And the Warriors miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Edey. Connects from three-point range.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches him by surprise by passing it.
Here's Pajemski. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Three-pointer, Butler connects from downtown.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Butler with the steal.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Pass to Pajemski.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's Edey. Out to Morant. Takes the 3. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at small forward. Butler passes to Curry. There's the three. Sharp grabs the miss. On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Curry. They set a pick. Three-pointer, Sharp. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Potemski. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Three-pointer, Sharp. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Three-pointer, Sharp. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Butler. The three. Portland grabs the miss. And stolen by Green. And they're pushing it up. The kick out, Curry. Fires the three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Ayton with a screen. Looking to win the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Curry from deep three-point land. And Ayton pulls it down. Three-pointer, Sharp. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
The shot by Podziemski, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Moody on the wing. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Fields checked in for Podziemski. Klingin, he's checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Hield. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Three-pointer, Sharp. They grab their own miss. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Butler. Hield for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got 5 points.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Fires from deep. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Sharp against Hield. Avdia, screen on Hield. Sharp. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Blazers trail by 7. There's Simons with a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. And some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Avdia. Grant comes in from Kamara. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Curry. He's got 6. Here's Post. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Now Simons. Pass to Grant. Williams, a screen on Payton. And here's Grant from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Post in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Curry passes to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Here's Post. Stolen by Ayton. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Payton. Off target from outside. Blazers trail by 10. Launches it. Thibault, that's good. Thibault's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
There's a lot of people who are very curious about Ayton and the total package he is. Nice pass there.
And here's Curry for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thibault. And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead by 7. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Here's Post. Williams defending. Pass to Pajemski. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Thibault, that's good. Thibault's got 6.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb. Blazers trail by 10. Grant the screen. Henderson left side. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Thibault. Ayton with a screen. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Tipped. And they're on the run. And here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How about the vision from Grant? Reads the defense like a book and jumps all over him in the open floor.
They set the screen. Henderson against Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Beyond the arc. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Henderson for 3. The rebound by Payton. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Now, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Simons finds Sharp. From the arc. The rebound by Moody.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, Klingon. And he buries his first look.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Pass to Pajemski. Floats one. Goes up from the top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Sharp. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. The Warriors lead by 4. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Hield. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Hield's got 8 points.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
Off the outside. Got it up. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Into center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Abdia, Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the three. The three from Ayton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Puts up a three. No good there. Blazers trail by 7. Off the outside. From outside the arc. It's the trifecta. Abdia's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Is that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Shot is good by Curry.
Curry's jumper just so pure. He can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Outside Sharp. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Sharp's got 11 points.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pajemski's shot is good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Simons finds Abdia. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 6. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Curry surveys. Outside Moody. Jackson Davis a screen. Moody misses. Blazers trail by 9. Three-pointer Sharp. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
On the wing, Grant, guarded by Payton. Grant's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work work inside from Butler.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer Sharp.
2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:56 left in the third. This one for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Grant outside. Ayton, the screen on Butler. Here's Grant. Unable to get that one.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Moody passes to Curry. Off the mark there with a three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Avdia from outside. Counted from distance. Avdia's got 6.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Outside Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Avdia with it. 6 points for him. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Grant gets it to go.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Up in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer. Makes it. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Pass to Kamari. From behind the arc. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. And some changes here for Portland. Avdia comes in for Williams, and it's Sharp in for Thibault. Hield to the ball. Now here's Looney. Back to Hield from deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Klingon. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Portland, no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 3. Green, a screen. Hield to the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Green able to hit from 3.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
There's Simons with a three. To the paint. Here's Kamare. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Looney for three. And the Warriors with another three.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Hield from outside. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple. Blazers trail by 12. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, got that one up quick.
Man, finishing it off there. Simon showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
Pass to Looney. Now here's Green. Three-pointer. Portland with a rebound. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Klingon. Outside Sharp. Takes the three. Podziemski grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Three-pointer Sharp. Pass to Kamare. From downtown, on target from range. Kamare's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Hield against Avdia. Avdia with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Let's go with a three. The three is up. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Butler goes at the rim. Out to Hield. Lets the three fly. That shot missing.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Looney. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Outside Hield. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And again, no good by Golden State.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
There's Simons with a three. The three won't fall. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Avdia from outside, offline. And so it's Golden State winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.